Morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Big shout out to the crypto maniacs. I see Treese, I see Rafterman, I see the pumpers here in the population of the chat box. Give me a 10-4 Roger that if you're hearing me loud and clear. I see an excellent connection here on my dashboard. I should be connected and streaming directly live right now, 450 and beyond, 450 and beyond on the crypto oven right here, preheating. Shout out to all the boomers tuning in. We'll be talking about Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin, and more as they pump. They continue to pump out there. And I was talking about this yesterday. The name brands right now. I was looking at the name brands, things that are forks of Bitcoin, forks of Ether. And indeed, they're continuing to pump. Ether Classic. We noticed this week and last week that significant amount of Bitcoin hard forks pumped. SV, Cash, Diamond, Gold. And now, I was asking you yesterday, I was asking whether Ether Classic was going to continue to pump. And, it is. It is. So, this is due in part to, I think there's a hard fork, an Agatha hard fork over there on Ether Classic, along with what I believe is just that name brand, that hype. People are riding that train right now. Boom. All aboard. All aboard. The Ether train, the crypto train. It's moving. It's moving indeed. So shout out to the boomers. Niagara Gardner's here. My Litecoin maniac brother. Niagara, should we dump some of this Litecoin and get into something else? That's really what I want to know. Should I move it? Someone was telling me, champ, dump the lights, get the linkers. And, I wasn't mad at that suggestion, but I never did it. I had linkers there for a second, but I'll keep it 1,000 with you guys. I think that linkers topped off once, after the Google news. It was rumor, and then, sell the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's what has been taught here on the interwebs, and it seems to be true most of the time. Punish GT is here. Kaboom. Guys, Punish GT says move to ETH. I got a baggie of ETH. I have more ETH than, I don't even think I have any ETH Classic as of late. I like ETH Classic though. I like the way that they stuck to their guns. They didn't reverse any transactions. And they're the true Ether. Let's keep it 1,000. It's the true Ether. Even though Vitalik jump shipped and he moved over to regular Ether, let's keep it 1,000. Ethereum Classic is the original Ether. Okay, and that's what it is. So, is it going to surpass Ether, like the main Ether? I don't, Ether Core or whatever it's going to be called now. Probably not. At this point, I think it's just, speculation market. I don't know if anybody's actually using Ether Classic for anything. But one thing I have heard, and it makes kind of sense, anything that you could do on Ether, you could do on Ether Classic for much cheaper. And that makes sense. So, that's something to consider. Holding the lights, bits, and ETHs, not selling for a few years. Okay, there you go. I like that strategy. Just hold it down, stay in the trenches, and just take fire. Boom, 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 and just, hold the fort. That's okay. I like that strategy. Move to ETH. They're building privacy coin. I heard that they have what was it? Schnorr. What is it called? Schnorr or Snarks or Schnorr. I think some upgrade that they're intending there on Ethereum that could make it private. I've heard all kinds of things with Ether, guys. Casper, plasma, sharding, snorting, and, this, that, and the third. Guys, I'll believe it when I see it, okay? And at the end of the day, if you want a privacy coin, get yourself a Monero. And that's the bottom line. All these coins, they promise. Look, Litecoin was promising Wimble. Now we got Ether making the 15 millionth promise. And will they deliver? I even heard that Bitcoin Cash, if I'm not mistaken, was it Bitcoin Cash that updated to the Schnorr, or is it Ether? I'm a little confused here. So much snores and plasmas and snarks being thrown at me on every flank. It's hard to keep up. Shout out to Treese, the Huddled gang. Double X is here with the sunshades. And Niagara, Punish GT, and the rest of the boomers are here. Tornado and something else, I don't know, second name. Yeah, it's all these names that they throw at you. I mean, I want to see it work. And listen, I like ETH. I think it's here to stay. DeFi. And that's the thing. Look, whether DeFi is working or not, I think that it's growing and it's sexy, and that's something that can go further than what you think. You know, marketing's a big thing in this space. Hype is a big thing in this space. It doesn't matter if your blockchain's the fastest. Sometimes it's about the hype, guys. And, you know, some people don't like the fact that that's what it is, but it is what it is. And you need to recognize what the facts are out here. Too many private parts. I like that. Boom, Niagara. He said, you know, these coins with too many private parts. I just want one coin that's private and solid, and I think it's Monero. Shout out to XMR. Other privacy coins are moving. Dash has some privacy features. Verge is moving. And, you know, I like the beams. I heard that Grin got hacked, their main website. So, you know, there's never a dull day here in crypto. It keeps moving. But that being said, and I'll continue to say what I'm saying, you know, forget about all the other things that you hear. Make sure you get one bit, at least minimum one Bitcoin, and stash it under the pillow for the long gun. I need you guys stashing your bits under the pillow for the crypto fairy, guys. You never know. She may reward you. Okay? Boom to that. Punish GT says, I want ETC now, but my price pumped, so I won't invest now. Yeah, you don't want to, you know, I think we've all recognized that you don't jump into, you know, something that's 50, 60, 70% green, guys. While it could keep going up, like that day SV was 50% green, people were jumping in and it ended up going 100% green. But, you know, you got to be careful when things are green, green, green. Like, finally, look, SV, did it pull back? Yeah, it pulled back. It's under 300, you know. It's, you know, if there's going to be a pullback on everything. Even Bitcoin's going to have a little pullback. There's going to be peaks and valleys. So you want to jump in when you smell the blood. When you smell the blood. The sharks come out when there's blood in the water. And, you know, that's a good strategy. I can't stack one Bitcoin. It's too much. Then stack a half. You know, stack something that you could throw under the pillow. But listen, if you've been following a year or two, hopefully you've been DCAing and you're getting closer to that one BTC, you know. If you were DCAing at the beginning of 2019 when the price of Bitcoin was 3,000, 4,000, guys, I told you at the beginning of that year it was an accumulation period. I kept saying, guys, it's an accumulation period, fire, fire, fire. And that's my opinion. You know, I said, you know, I was accumulating, okay? So, you know, DCA a little each day, you know, a little each day or a little each week or a little each month, you know. But I think it's a sound strategy. Again, I want to repeat this. I'm not anybody's crypto advisor, financial advisor or anything. I'm a crypto maniac soldier here with the best of them like Niagara, Rafterman, Punish GT, Treese, and Double X here firing at the funny bunny. We're not your crypto daddies, although maybe we should be. So, you know, don't take this as investment advice. We don't know what we're talking about. We're just giving our opinions. Shout out to Niagara Gardeners. He's got 6 Bitcoin for that Citadel life. You know, that sounds like a good stack out there, Niagara. Congratulations. The Bitcoin Citadel. We've heard about that. I think it was the Time Traveler talking about that. We've covered it in the past. And there's people trying to make crypto cities. And, you know, it's the crypto movement's out there. I loaded up between 3 and 5K on the bits. Yeah, I mean, it was a no-brainer, guys. I mean, it's like, you know, and I said it every single time. Everybody was depressed. People were saying it's over, that the price of Bitcoin was going back to 1K. And we had all the doomers and gloomers. And it was certainly, you know, kind of a boring and sad time in crypto. You know, I was doing the crypto waiting room videos. Like we were just waiting on Bitcoin. And we started doing self-improvement videos to, you know, get strong and healthy in the meantime as Bitcoin was waiting on the pump. And here we are, you know, now we've gained weight. So hopefully you had that opportunity and you, you know, followed the crypto maniacs. When I heard I need 32 ETH to be a validator I bought, now I need other ones. There you go. You know, 32 ETH, that's what they're saying, you know, to be able or eligible to receive staking rewards, you're going to need 32 ETH. But, you know, listen, it hasn't been confirmed. They haven't done it. And at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of promises along with the Schnorr and the Schnarding and the Plasmas and the Caspers and the friendly ghosts, guys. I've heard it all. And, you know, at the end of the day, I haven't even seen any upgrades with ETH. Like, they did some upgrade at the first of the month. It wasn't too sexy. I really don't know. Successful, but what happened? I really don't know. Right now, ETH Classic is about to fork, or it just forked with this Agatha update. And that's impacted the price, apparently. But what I think has impacted the price even more than just the hard fork, the Agatha up hard fork, is this name brand. You know, I've said this again. Right now, there's some new blood getting into the game, and there's some more capital to speculate. And it seems like people are placing their bets on name brands. You know, the hard forks of Bitcoin and these Ether hard forks. Let's see now. You know, I would expect Litecoin to ride the train as well. I was looking at a crypto portfolio that had Litecoin, and I noticed that the Litecoin really pumped in the past month. Litecoin's made more gains than Bitcoin has this month. So, you know, as much as I've talked trash about Litecoin lately, you know, it's moved. I think bull is over, but we will have ups and downs. When went up too fast, so it's the next few days. Bull is on. I mean, right now, you know, the bull is on. It's not a raging bull. Right now, it's a little calf right now here on the bottom screen. But we've definitely broke through the descending channel. Let me share my screen. Let me pull up the trading view, and we can check out the charts. We can check out CoinMarketCap. And today we'll be ending our stream there on D Live. I promised yesterday I was going to do a stream on D Live after kabooming with you guys for over an hour and a half yesterday. We talked about a lot of topics. It was a great stream. I encourage you guys to check out the replay right here on YouTube. And, you know, I recommended that you guys check out my moon landing hoax video there on D Live. It has since expired. They're only up for 3 days, but I see that it got a lot of playbacks. We were talking about that. We were talking about the importance of NoFap. You know, the topics of the discussions are open. And if you're easily triggered, you may not want to go over there. Okay. We don't, you know, it's no room for baby bear cubs. Indeed, they'll get sniped out the box. DeFi to the moon. Yeah, hopefully. Let's check out Trading View. We'll look at the Bitcoin charts. Check out the... let's look at some chartage. Let's look at some mathematics out here. I'm getting these Brave browser advertisements. I continue to get the Brave. Listen, guys, this is an easy way to just make a little extra crypto. You know, at this point between my desktop and my mobile browser, I'm getting, you know, roughly, let's say, you know, like $5-10 or something like that between the two. And then, you know, I'm using that to DCA some Bitcoin. So you should be able to make a few bucks there on the Brave browser. It blocks ads and it allows you to click on ads and make BAT tokens. I think you could swap out those BAT tokens directly for Bitcoin. I'm not sure if they've upgraded the browser now and it lets you send out BAT tokens between each other. But of course, you can send to verified publishers such as the Champion. And if not, you could just become a verified publisher yourself and send them to yourself. Brave is the best. Yeah, you know, I like it. I do like it, and I'm using it right now. I've been using it now for months, and you know, I like it. I think it's legit, and it's basically like Chrome, but no ads, and allows you to earn crypto. So why not? Google's not doing anything for you. Okay, in fact, they're surveilling you, and they're spying on you. Okay, selling that data, and you're not getting a share of it, guys. So, you know, if you're going to be online, you're going to be surfing around, you might as well make a BAT or 3, even if it's 20 cents. I've always been strong towards Litecoin Champ, even when you sold. Yeah, I did. I did sell a little baggie, and I'm actually glad that I did sell. I was a little too Litecoin heavy. That being said, I didn't dump all the bag. I still have a little bit of Litecoin, but there was a period there that my portfolio was too Litecoin heavy. You know, and I'm glad that I dumped because it's worth less now than when I dumped it. So let me check out the charts here. You can see the charts on the, is this the 1 day? Looking healthy, guys. Looking healthy. Everything looking good. We have, even today, we hit another high at 9,000. So we're getting close. Right now, we're trying to test this new resistance of 9,000. Let's look at the 3 months chart. And you can see that we've been on a... where's my charts? Is that my chart? There we go. We've been on a descending channel here for since October at least, or longer, since August. You see, we've been heading down. So we've been overall bearish for about 6 months now. There's been peaks and valleys, but we've been going downwards since August. Since we were about 12,000 in August, we topped off at 10,000 in October, and we've gone down. And I've identified this resistance since way back. One thing that's interesting to me that's got me hype is that we have broken through the channel right now. That price of 84 seemed to be crucial, and we've clearly surpassed that, and we're over that hump. So it looks like we may change the trend now. I would say that we're baby bullish right now. Baby bullish now. We're gonna hit all-time highs. I wouldn't hold my breath, but there's a clear path. Well, not clear path, but there's a strong path here towards 10K that's available. Hopefully, we can seize the opportunity. Kaboom! Currency 365 just dropped me $10. I appreciate that, Currency. My ETH Classic 350 buy signal on Patreon. Kaboom! Currency going hard. Patreon, he's dropping videos left and right. Always drops me a few bucks. I appreciate you, Currency. Stay strong out there. And let me tell the viewers to go check out your channel and show you love. Show you love out there, because I know you're working hard and you're doing work. I know you're putting up those videos. So shout out to you. And stay strong out there. Thank you so much, Currency. Guys, follow the leader here, Currency. Drop a couple ducats here in the bucket if you're getting some value from the stream. The fiat goes towards the babies. We got to get this formula for the young champette. And the young champion is past the formula now. He's eating food. He's basically talking already. But we want to make sure he's eating USDA Prime and organic, grass-fed. Best and funniest crypto show ever. I always subscribe to Currency. Shout out to Crypto Task Force. He's been doing videos as well, and I stopped by his channel as well. He's got a smaller channel, but we always show love to all the crypto maniacs. Crypto Task Force, I invite you to check out DLive and maybe make some content over there, because there's less noise over there and you probably get more views. I noticed that, you have a few views on your video, and the thing is with YouTube right now, it's hard to get recommended. It's hard to get viewers on YouTube. YouTube's very noisy. It's watered down. You head up to a new platform like DLive, you may be surprised. You could get the same amount or maybe even more viewers. And what's great about DLive is that there's no censorship right now. I'm sure that, eventually someone's going to get censored out there. But, while it's fresh and new, might as well use it. Wrap is good to buy right now because it will pump back. Wrap coin? Never heard of that. Never heard of that one. But yeah, thank you once again to Currency 365 and all the content creators that are following the champ. I appreciate you guys. There's a few of them that actually stop by and they show love, and they're not scared to talk. And they're not intimidated. I know some of you guys and some of the bigger guys, they watch the champ, but they want to tread lightly because maybe there's some controversy over here. I know sometimes I've been put on the bad list. I've been put on the bad boy list sometimes, and some of these bigger channels, they got to be careful who they associate or don't associate, because the human resource department over there at YouTube may flag them. You know the deal. Rap is Augur. No, Rep is Augur. R-E-P. R-E-P is Augur. R-E-P. R-E-P. I like Augur. We talked about it yesterday. It's moving. I like it. I think it's a great idea. Let's check out today's mathematics over there on CMC. Hit refresh. Guys, I'm going to end the stream today on DLive. And, over there on DLive, the truth community is going hard. And we'll talk about, other things aside from crypto. I came up with some videos, but they got deleted. I'm not sure if you guys heard of Max Egan. He's like a conspiracy guy, and he's off the rocker. I'll tell you. He was saying some stuff the other day, but he came out proclaiming flat Earth, and a lot of people say he's lost it. And but in that specific video, at the end of the video, he shared somebody else's video about cloud weather manipulation, the weather warrior or whatnot. And we've all known about chemtrails or whatnot, but they got machines that make clouds and they seed clouds. And there's so much information out there. You could see it with your own eyes. It's not even a conspiracy anymore. So, I'll be talking about weather modification. I'll show the machines. NASA has a cloud generator. There's one out there in Hawaii. And you could see how it works. Like, so they modify the weather, they seed the cloud. So basically, they're not starting it from scratch, but they're adding fuel to the fire is basically what it is. So shout out to everybody that's been following me over there. It's fun. I like talking about ancillary content. It's time for us to, awaken ourselves. And I know a lot of people are, this has been a gate for so many here with the crypto, finding out alternative methods to the legacy financial system. And then, alternative health, alternative diet, exercise, boom, boom, boom. And then, you start opening gates. And, that one video I did on the moon landing, I think, it triggered a lot of people, but, I think it's a step in the right direction. You got to see the big lies out there, guys. Rafterman just hit me with $2. PA says link. I'm on dlive.tv/champagne crypto. It's linked below. I think that moon landing video expired yesterday. I have, I saved it, so I may share the copy or we'll talk about it, but it was like an hour stream. It went hard. Tether pump price. I heard so many fake volume on Tether. Guys, Tether's suspect, guys. Come on. I've been saying it's counterfeit crypto for a while. And I think it's a tool from, I would say deep state or the powers that be. But, I don't know exactly who they are. Those are at the top of the pyramid or closer to the top. It's free money to buy more Bitcoin and control the markets, guys. And it's never been audited. And what's going on with that? It's looking funny bunny. But listen, I'll take the pump. I'll take it. Rafterman, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate it. We got 22 crypto maniacs here in the population of the chat box. Guys, make sure you caress the likes. Caress them. I used to say, molest them, but then somebody got triggered. So, caress them. Indeed. Let's go ahead and check out today's math. You see my screen over here. Let me hit refresh. It looks like we're at 241 billion on the markets. Bitcoin dominance at 66%. Notice after the pumps and the dumps, things kind of always stay. They not always, but they usually go back to 66% dominance. I mean, I don't know. That's all I got to say. 66% dominance. Wow. What a coincidence. Anyhow, Bitcoin there at 87.94. It's up slightly today. Ether's doing well at 166. Ripple at 23 cents. Bitcoin Cash is moving as well. Is it Bitcoin Cash that announced that they're going to do like a Schnorr upgrade to perhaps add privacy to the Bitcoin Cash? I think so. I think it was Omar Crypto that was talking about it yesterday. Shout out to his channel. He goes hard. He's one of the bigger YouTubers. I know he's got a step lightly and doesn't want to rub people the wrong way, but he does a pretty good job. I watch his channel and it's respect. Shout out to him. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision's down, finally dumping under 300. Let's see, what happens with these keys. Remember, the keys that they provided is to unlock an encrypted file that supposedly has the other key. So it's a key for the other key to the other key. So at this point, I'm not convinced. You got Tether at 99 cents, Litecoin at $58, EOS at 381. Binance at 17.55. Ether Classic is pumping today, as it was yesterday. Ether Classic almost $10, 9.86. This is after the news of the Agatha hard fork. I'm not sure if it's been successful yet or not, but it seems to be that not only the hard fork is driving the price, but also the name brand. Right now, we are arguably on the precipice of a bull run, and I think those that are speculating are picking up name brand coins. Or those that have name brands, Bitcoin SV, Gold, Diamond, Ether Classic, those name brands. So I would expect also Litecoin to move because I do think that Litecoin's a name brand in the crypto community. Most people, if they studied some crypto, they heard about the ETHs, they heard about the bits, and maybe even the lights. And then, after that, maybe a Monero, maybe a Dash, and then, you go deeper down the tubes. Tron there at 1 cent. Monero at $65, Stellar at $5, Cardano at $4, Dash at $116. Dash lost a little bit of weight, but it had a good pump. So shout out to the Dash holders. And look at this, Chainlink still moving on up at $266. You got Tezos making movements. It looks to me like we're seeing like signs of maybe a little altcoin season here. Maybe a little altcoin season. I'm looking for, a day or two of some stable prices, or maybe a day that the price really dips and we see a lot of blood on the streets. And then we'll use that opportunity to go ahead and create a new community portfolio. Maybe we'll take $10,000 virtual cash, start a new portfolio from scratch as we did last year and, start doing some trades so you guys can follow. Last year we started with 10K. We got in and out of some of our favorite coins, and we managed that portfolio for like 8 months, 9 months. Something we'd come back to every few days, and we ended up like at what 23,000 before we shut it down, before we sold everything for Bitcoin and Monero, something like that. And again, that was just virtual. It wasn't real, but we treated it as such. Dash will move more up. I like Dash. Tether, biggest laundering money and Illuminati coin. It certainly smells kind of stinky. Dash will move more up. I read that. Monero's one of a kind. Absolutely, Trees. Punish GT says rep. I like Augur. I talked about it yesterday. I like Augur. And if you didn't listen to yesterday's stream, right before I got into making YouTube videos, one of the first videos that I made was discussing Augur and using the dashboard. And I was kind of confused. And, those early videos, they were more like how-to or tutorial-esque. But it was one of the first videos. Like I really liked Augur. I saw that there wasn't that much information. So I was like, oh, let me show this dashboard. But since then it's changed, and I've stopped using it at that point because there wasn't really much action going on. So, but I remember really being attracted to the opportunity and the possibility of making bets on future events through this smart contract, through the blockchain, through this predictive marketplace. Lots of people talk about the printing press of Tether, says Tyler, but I think people need to consider how much actual money is going into Tether with capital flight out of China in OTC desks. That's true as well. There's actual money going there, okay? There is actual money. I'm not saying that it's all funny bunny and fake. You got a point. And there's more money being printed. You understand the Fed had pumped, how much money did they pump? Like $1 trillion? I don't even know. Billion, a trillion, billion, gazillion. At this point, it's all the same. But they have been pumping free money. Okay, so a lot of that money's been going to buy those stocks, those bonds to pump the markets or whatever. But there's got to be a portion, an amount that's going into crypto. Okay. PA says, I really believe alts are coming. I think that we've already started to see them gain weight. Ether Classic today, the top winner, top gainer. Tezos is doing great as well. I know some maniacs there in the population are Tezos bag holders, and I congratulate you. This is another smart contract platform. You got Matic is up, Cosmos, Nexo, Ravencoin, Chainlink, Icon, the Korean Ethereum, making movements. It looks like a lot of altcoins are gaining more weight than Bitcoin recently. Augur is the one that's been dumped today. After it was pumped yesterday. But, yesterday it made pumps of over 50%, is my understanding. It's down 13% today. But overall, I would say there's a net gain this week with Augur. Bitcoin Gold is down, Bitcoin SV. So, it looks like people are basically day trading these coins. I would expect Ether Classic to have a little dump. Don't be surprised if Ether Classic tomorrow or the day after is on the loser side. But overall, gaining a net gain for the week. 4 trillion, says Lucian. 6 trillion, says Currency. Yeah, we don't even know. It's trillions that they're injecting into the market. So some of those dollars got to end up in Tether, Bitcoin, or whatnot. So yeah, I agree. There is real money coming in. Then there's fake money. So, you got a combo of both. Lucian says he likes the staking coins when they have a higher price. Just from stacking, you could have a passive income. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I stake with the Trust Wallet, Cosmos, and Tezos. Those are 2 coins that I haven't gotten into that I've been hearing about. Cosmos and Tezos. I've been hearing good things, which kind of attracts me to learn more about them. Maybe even pick up a bag. All right, well, guys, we've been on for 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and do a D-live stream now. I don't want to be here too long. Yesterday, I gave too much juice on YouTube. I kept going. I listened to yesterday's stream. It was like at the 40-minute mark, I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to tune down and land the plane here. And then I went over for an hour and a half. And, it was a little long. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to go on D-live. I'm going to go eat and go on D-live. By the time I ate and I, settled down, I was exhausted. Sometimes I don't realize it. You get on stage here, you start talking, freestyling, spitting crypto fire, and you don't realize that it is exhausting. I know I stutter, guys. That's cool. So yeah, on that note, guys, let's go ahead and go to DLive, dlive.tv/champagne crypto. I'll share some of these weather modification videos. I was really surprised because, yeah, I've seen the chemtrails. I've heard the HARP conspiracies and all that. But this is way past conspiracy. They got machines making clouds. It seems like there's a bunch of companies, weather modification companies set up worldwide. And they're doing business with a lot of states and countries. And you could see it with your own eyes. Okay, they're making clouds like NASA has a cloud generator. And, it's some juicy information. And we could touch up on the moon stuff too. I think we were talking on the moon. Yesterday I was explaining how, the moon looked a little transparent during the day. And I did some studies on that. And it's funny, like, I got an explanation, the rally scatter. But the funny thing is, when I started searching, the first thing when I was searching, the moon transparent during the sun, the first thing is that it directed me to a flat earth debunking website. Like I wasn't even researching flat earth or anything. I was just looking at the moon, getting into the moon stuff, and boom. And then I was like, wow, it's starting to become funnier than the funniest bunny out here. When there's some synchronicities, and then also when certain things get banned that shouldn't be banned, it just raises questions. That's all I got to say. I got more questions when I research these things than I do have answers. Typo says, Champ, you rock. See you there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just end this right now. Go to DLive right now. Yesterday I said I was going to be on DLive within the hour. Then I sold you guys out. Okay. I apologize. I was exhausted, but I'll make good today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and just end the stream and immediately fire it up over there on DLive. So catch me, dlive.tv/champagne crypto. The links are provided down below. Stay strong out there, boomers, and I'll see you in just a moment. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshis. Satoshi. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.